Hey guys, if you ever thought about mixing a smoothie at work or in class at your school or university, then this blender might be the product you're looking for. On searching the World Wide Web, you come across a bunch of useful items, and one of these items might be the Topesct A1-01 Blender. Like all of my products, I found this one on Amazon. Now, hear me out folks, if you don't like shakes or smoothies, then just skip the video. For everyone else, stay tuned. So, today we will talk about the Topesct A1-01 Portable Blender. This one sure looks tiny, but boy it has some power. So, let's start with some technical details. Like always, I will talk a lot about the product, and in the background you will see a video about the blender. And stay tuned because we will mix a delicious smoothie at the end of the video. The Topesct bottle consists out of plastic like most blenders do and has 6 stainless steel blades for best mixing results. Also, the cup top consists out of silicone gel for perfect tightness. I always use mine for work so I can drink a smoothie whenever I want, plus at work we have always fresh fruits available. Speaking of fresh fruits, let's get to the first negative aspect about this blender. It sure has a lot of power, but not quite enough for frozen fruits. Sometimes the fruits get a little stuck and you have to get them out again. But now let's be honest. If you don't have a freezer at work or in your class at university, you probably won't have any issues with this blender, because if you put frozen fruits inside before you leave the house in the morning and start mixing them during your first break, by then the fruits will be soft anyways. And why would you get a portable blender if you're not planning on carrying the blender over to work? So now that we got that out of the way, let's continue. The blender dimensions are 8 cm by 8 cm by 22.5 cm and holds up to 380 ml of water. So that will be enough for one solid smoothie. The whole blender weighs about 600 grams and you get to choose between the colors green, pink, black and white. This blender has a battery capacity of 2000 mAh times 2, so that will make it a battery capacity of 4,000, I guess. Yeah. On the backside of the bottle, you also have a little rubber band just in case you want to hang this blender up somewhere. I really don't know why you should hang a whole blender up, but you can do it if you really want to. In order to charge this blender, you will have to use a normal USB cable. You can either use a mobile phone charger, your power bank, or the computer. The charging time is approximately 3 to 4 hours, and once it's fully charged you can use it up to 28 times until you will have to charge it again. The Topesct blender even has a self-cleaning mode. For that you have to pour in some water and press the start button, and just like that, the blender is clean again. Oh, and by the way, you have to cut your fruits at least a little bit before you're trying to mix anything. Don't just put the whole fruit inside. It is recommended to not fill the whole bottle up to the maximum, only fill the bottle up to about 2/3 because otherwise your drink might overflow. I kind of forgot to tell you how to start the blender. Just tilt the blender for about 45 degrees and double click the start button. After that the blender will start. The blender will turn off automatically after 40 seconds. Oh, and by the way, you only get maximum mixing results if you're tilting the blender. I kind of forgot it when I was mixing my smoothie, that's why I had a few chunky parts inside. So now I have prepared some fruits with some water and yogurt to mix, just to show you how everything works. As you can see, I have already cut the fruits for the smoothie and picked the apple, a kiwi, because those were the only fruits left inside my house. let's get to my opinion about the Topesct A1-01 Blender. It really is a cool blender and has all the basic features you will need for a portable blender. But that's about it. Its mixing results are okay-ish, but unfortunately you cannot mix any frozen or hard fruits. I would rate this blender a 3.5 stars out of 5. Of course it cannot compete with regular blenders, but I think it should at least be strong enough for frozen and hard fruits. I really hope I could help you with the video, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and we will see you the next time. Bye bye.